In a vast landscape full of adventurers, you are now listening to the world of chaotic amateurs.
And welcome back to Chaotic Amateurs. Is this the finale? I sure as heck hope so. I'm your host and DM, Bentley Michaels. To my right, I have
Caleb with Cinder Darkloft.
Dash is Paelias Ian Earth.
Red is Durok Dragonsbane.
And Milo is Ren.
And last time there was so much fighting in the sky. Everybody's fighting. Everybody finally made a consensus. Let's not try friendship. Let's beat the shit out of this dragon. Who's terrorized the land masses and has killed multiple people and is inciting a war in entire world upheaval. Yeah, let's fight that guy finally.
You say it like it was obvious, but 4 people didn't figure it out in the last 2 hours.
And they didn't figure it out for the last 50 episodes either of, this guy's a jerk.
And we're Ren and friends. We make friends. Everywhere we go, we try to make a new friend.
Our track record with dragons so far has been pretty good.
It's been really good. We've
I
made
went
a
from
lot of
pirate
friends with
ships
dragons.
to friendships, so...
We left Baravin alive, and nobody was like, that was a poor idea. This guy has instigated genocide against his own people.
I wonder how he's doing, by the way.
Yeah, Ilden's probably hit him a couple times.
Yeah.
But that is where we're at. And 3, 2, 1.
I went a
Oof, that's
The
smooth.
finale begins, ladies and gentlemen. All right. We're top of initiative order. Cinder.
Oh, man. Yeah. So, following the lead of Ren...
You just got your butt burned and you were flying away to a ship.
Yeah. Now that I know that he was playing a dirty trick on me and not really submitting to Ren's little command there, I am going to turn back and I am going to try to get on top of him, opposite of where Ren and his dragon are, and try to chomp down on the back of the neck, like the scruff of the neck, and then dig the claws in. Basically, I'm doing a multi-attack, but without the frightful presence.
Okay.
So, the bite is definitely a hit. I don't know, 26. And then the first claw is definitely a hit at 31.
Yeah.
And I might as well do that one. And that is a 23 for the second claw, so I don't think that works.
Nope. So first 2 out of the 3 hit?
Yeah, so here comes the bite. That would be 16 piercing plus 10 radiant damage on top of that.
Okay, so 26.
And then uh, 15 slashing.
Okay, so describe everything you want to have happen.
Yeah, so as my butt gets burned, I loop around and then charge down right on the back of the neck. And I take my chomp and I try to wrap my claws into its back.
Okay.
One makes purchase, the other one glances off.
Okay.
And that's what I do.
And Ren, you're below him?
Because you said you went up under the neck.
Underneath
so.
him, yeah, biting him.
Okay. Great. So that's exactly what you do.
Yes.
It is now his turn. And he's going to do a multi-attack. So it's going to use its frightful presence on both of you dragons. So you need to make a DC, a Wisdom saving throw of 22.
We're gonna do legendary resistance. That's my first one.
Didn't you do that before?
You get 3 a day.
You get
I understand that,
and I
but
haven't used one before.
Okay.
19 total, and I'm also going to do that.
Okay, great.
And so now that makes us immune to it.
Yeah.
For 24 hours.
No longer.
And you're immune to mine for 24 hours. That's why I didn't bother.
Great. It's still going to make a multi-attack against... it's going to whip its tail at Cinder and his dragon. With plus 17, so 18 plus, so 40 something to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Yep, and do 7, 5. So what is that? 12. 22 tail damage to Cinder. And then it's going to bite and claw at you, Ren.
Okay.
And that is, yeah, like 30, whatever.
Yep.
And so we've got some... We've got, say, 4, 10, 20 claw damage against you.
Okay.
And, say, 10 and plus, and then another, 21, biting damage against you. So he whips his tail back and slaps it, sits at Lady the Yellow, and then just straight up bites and gouges at Nearsis and attacks. Not happy. And yep, that's everything. And we have Durok. You're on the back. You're in a dragon sandwich. You've got these huge ass dragons that are attacking this thing that you're on, above and below. You hear all this screeching, all this roaring. Your ears are ringing. What does Durok do?
Durok draws his sword and
Keeps on adventuring.
Keeps on adventuring, folks. You heard him here. And the adventure starts by hacking this dragon to pieces. You said he was by the wings before. He attacks the wings.
Okay.
Starting with a single overhand sword attack. And it's a miss.
And I failed.
Then he takes his other attack.
All right.
Let's roll these ones. With a crit.
Ooh. All right, bud. So what are you doing?
Chomping his old wings up.
All right.
And I say, "You should have submitted, you dumb, overgrown lizard." And then I hack at his wings, doing 21 damage.
Okay. So you're just back there hacking at his wings,
Yeah.
right at the base of where they connect.
Yeah, basically trying to like I'm splitting logs, just trying to get through those wings to separate them from his body to turn him in from a sky lizard to a land lizard.
Sky lizard to a land lizard. Great. Okay, cool. So that's what you do. And
That's what I
Ren, you're up.
Yeah, I'm already underneath him. I'm going to do a multi-attack, 2 claws and 2 bite, or 2 claws and 1 bite.
Okay.
That one hits. That one is going to be less than 20, so that one doesn't hit. One of the claws hits. That's going to be 15 claw slashing damage.
Okay.
Then he'll take his bite attack. And that hits. 25. It's 2d8. Oh, 16, 17. 24 damage. Piercing damage on the neck again. I'm going to just keep on trying to just basically bite his head off.
Okay.
And I'm not going to try to move away. I'm just going to continue flying at the same pace he is and keep on keeping on.
Okay. Great.
That's my turn.
Time for Paelias, mate.
Here we go.
And yeah, Paelias, you're up.
All right, let me see something. Aha! Breath weapon recharged. Here we go. Shooting this right up your butt.
I was hoping you were going to say that, and you did.
Okay, dex saving throw. I'm going to shoot this at Zarvog. Lightning breath.
Okay.
DC 23 dex saving throw.
Dex. Gotcha. With a +0, I have a 16.
Cool. We'll do. Can I get a 16 D10?
Oh, 160 damage. Would be dope.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be all tens.
It could happen, though.
It was 16 D what?
D10.
10.
Oh, wow. See, that's different from mine. $75.
Cool. 75 lightning damage to Zarvog.
Okay.
And Paelias, of course, as always, goes, yeah, suck our collective shock.
Nice. So, describe how it looks for you.
Like Godzilla, glows, warms Paelias' butt as it's rising up through her back, and then cackling energy starts to emit out of her jaw, and then this arc of lightning just hits Zarvog right in the spine, and he yells out in pain.
Oh, he does. He does screech in pain. That's very good. I'm going to... Okay. Going after Ren's dragon, who's underneath. All right, Ren, you need to make a dexterity saving throw.
I got 17.
Ooh, unfortunately, you're one number underneath.
I'll use my legendary resistance. I have 1 left.
Okay. All right. And I rolled a d4 again. They're coming after you again, Ren.
What happens?
The ships.
There's a wizard on a ship
Wow.
casting something on you. You need to make a dexterity saving throw again and beat 18.
I do not.
Okay. Okay.
If the dragon fails a saving throw, it can choose to succeed instead. This would be the last one I could do.
You just did the last one.
No, I got one more.
He had one more.
I got one more. Yeah, I'm going to do it.
Okay.
I don't have any more.
Good to know. All right. Then nothing happens. This time. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, wait, I couldn't. It's a reaction. So the second one, it hits.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah. I appreciate your honesty.
What do you mean? So I know.
Oh, actually, it doesn't say that it's a reaction. It just says you can do it.
It would make sense. since
Yeah,
it's a
if the dragon
legendary.
fails a saving throw, it doesn't matter if I ever have a reaction or not. Sorry. Yeah.
Okay, so you've used all 3 of them then, yes?
all of them, yeah.
Okay. You have no more legendary resistances. All right, then nothing happens to you, Ren. And Cinder, we're back up at the top.
Awesome. I'm going to see if my breath recharges. And it does, and I'm going to use it. So I need Zarvog to make a 22 dexterity saving throw.
Of course he will.
Using it?
Yes.
All right. So in that case, he's going to take half. So when things are halved and it's an odd number, do you round down or up?
Round down.
Okay.
Always round down.
Okay.
Okay. So that is 28 damage
Okay.
of radiant breath.
Okay. So describe what you would like to have happen.
I don't think that Sidsa even unlatches from the neck. I think she just blows it straight on to the neck.
Okay.
Just
Smart.
trying to burn straight through that mother effer's neck.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, I'm still hanging on like a, like a
Like a guy.
Like an
would.
angry dragon
Yeah.
fighting another dragon.
like a dragon on another.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
thinking almost like a dog would just wave its prey around, like a wolf would wave
Sure.
its prey around by the neck, trying to
Sure.
break the neck. Same
Huh?
thing, but there's also fire coming out, or
Yeah.
the chromatic
Yeah.
stuff.
And Zarvog is not happy, and you're shaking it. And Durok, you're going to need to make me a dexterity check to see if you hold on, as your friends are shaking the crap out of the dragon that you're standing on.
Another crit.
That's pretty epic.
Then I will, on your turn, give you 2 attacks. But until then, Zarvog is going to.
Smell my feet.
Well, that's not what he's going to do. He's going to use his multi-attack. And he's going to, once again, he's going to whip his. He feels like, obviously on his neck, he's not feeling great about it. He's going to tail hit Cinder with a 40-something.
Another 40 something.
It's 17 plus 17, so
yeah, that's a hit.
yeah, and oh boy, sorry, I put away the wrong dice. Great, that is 14, 24 tail whip damage to Cinder.
Okay.
And his dragon, he whips it, and then he's gonna bite and claw old Milo and his dragon down there. Yep. 30 whatever. And then so 6 and 10, so 20 on that one, and then 17, 27. So 47 points of damage to you, Milo. With a little bite and claw, he's gonna like rip and claw. He's also convulsing because he has fire being shot into his neck, and so it's like a convulsing attack where he just rips and flails right at you and your dragon there. And let's see here. Okay. That's it. That's what he does. And Durok, you're up.
So when you say I have 2 attacks, does that mean I can make 2 attack actions, therefore having 4 attacks?
Yeah.
Sweet. First attack is 27.
Yep.
And that is 15. Oh, sorry. Oh, I did the math wrong on my last damage, but that's okay. I'll do it right this time. It's 18 damage.
What did you do wrong last time?
I only added my strength modifier and not my
Gotcha.
anything else.
Okay, so 18.
Correct. Second attack.
Okay.
A crit!
Yeah! Okay.
And it was the one that stayed inside.
Gonna roll for the ship battle below.
28 damage.
Great.
So 18 on the first one, 28 on the second. These dice have been serving me well, so we'll continue using these. Going for my second attack action. 28.
Okay. I like that you Van Damme pose.
Jackpot. 18 damage again.
Okay.
Final attack. 24 to hit.
Great. Hit. Man, you've hit on all of them.
And since my last attack, I'm going to use my Savage Attack feat to do 18 damage again.
All right,
So
bud. All 4
18,
hits.
18, 28.
Yeah, I've got a calculator going over here. So tell me what you want to have happen, bud.
So,
Tell me what you're doing. Putting in the work.
Again, I've got my sword in my hand. I just hacked at the one wing, and I say, "We could have done something great together, Zarvog. But I have something that Hiruk Dragonsbane doesn't have." And I hack at his wing again, just like a mad lumberjack splitting wood. And
What fearsome imagery! Like a mad lumberjack.
like a mad sous chef cutting ham.
All that plaid.
Slicing prosciutto.
Like a cook at the casino buffet, slicing roast beef.
Look at that onion volcano.
And
Welcome to Benihana's. I'm Durok.
this is the shrimp in the pocket. And I do another hack right
Nice.
down on him.
Good.
Each time conjuring the image of Hiruk Dragonsbane, forging Drakenstoder from the heart of the mountain, smashing the hammer to the anvil, shaping the very heart of the earth to his own will. I am smashing at the wing, the sinew, the tendons that hold this wing to the body of this dragon. And again, I say, "I'm Durok Dragonsbane," and I smack one more time, and I say, "Grandson of Hiruk Dragonsbane," and I use my final attack, and I say, "You should have played nice," and then I slam it down again. 4 attacks.
Okay. I'm going to need you all to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Are we using our dragon stats, or is it us as like? Oh, I guess we have.
We
so,
are
yeah.
bonded to our dragon.
You're bonded to your dragons. Milo's out of freebies.
I don't.
And you're just Durok.
Yes, thank you for reminding me.
20?
19.
I'm going to use one of my legendary resistances.
Oh, is this a saving throw?
Choose to save.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm waiting to find out what the actual...
It's 25.
I'm going to choose to save.
Okay.
Okay.
I
So I
won't
have
beat
2
it
left.
anyway unless I crit.
It doesn't say whether or not you can choose after the fact.
It probably would say specifically if you had to, because like Indomitable, for example, says you have to re-roll and that you have to.
And it says if you fail it, you can choose to not.
You can choose to.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, if the dragon fails a saving throw, it can choose to succeed.
So it needs to be decided before everything is done.
But I don't know that I've failed yet.
I wonder what's going to happen to me. Because there's just no way. Even if I use Indomitable, there's no way I'm going to just crit.
I guess.
Okay,
We're all very paranoid
so who is immune?
Me, I'm choosing to.
I'm choosing
You're
to also
not.
be immune.
You said it was 24?
25.
25? Okay, I'm going to go ahead and choose to use my last one.
I'm gonna use my 1.
Okay. Okay, so then Milo and Durok, my dragon is going to super pissed that you're cutting out his wings. He's going to beat its wings, and every creature you guys are within, you know,
So how high up are we?
hundreds of feet.
Okay, so we'll have time to.
We'll see. So you take 19, 29 things of bludgeoning damage, and you are now prone. And then I'm also using my flying speed, and I'm getting away from the weird cluster nibble fight that we're having.
Opportunity test?
No. Because you are prone.
Well, not me. The other two.
It's getting up out of there. Okay, who's next? Who was it? Durok?
Yeah.
Ren.
Oh.
So is Durok falling?
Or is he
Durok,
prone?
make me a...
Well, you said he was knocked prone, so that's what I'm wondering.
He's knocked prone. Yeah, I'm going to say you're fallen, bud. I'm going to say you were knocked off. Because you were right between the wings, and he flapped his wings, so he bucked you off.
I want to tell Nearsis to pick up Durok.
All right. Make me some sweet dexterity.
Okay. I rolled a 1,
Okay.
but I'm a halfling as well as a dragon. So
You were a halfling. Your dragon is not.
Do I still get my halfling stats?
You, if you were flying, but your dragon does not get your halfling stats.
Okay.
Because you're a dragon and not a halfling.
So yeah, that's a 1.
Okay, you crit failed.
What about me?
You're falling.
That sounds like an action to me.
And Ren goes, "We should do something!" And then he sits there. And
Durok
you're
goes-
falling.
Durok goes, I'm not falling.
Can I get
I'm
off
just
of
gaining
Nearsis
speed
and
for my next
fly?
attack.
No, you were
Towards
crit
Durok.
failing. You f***ed up, you failed. Paelias,
Yeah.
you're up, bud. Also, I'm going to give you a little bit of stuff below. You're noticing that while you guys are kicking the crap out of Zarvog, your armada seems your weird band of merry men doesn't seem to be necessarily doing that great. The other armada is more trained. They're all military type ships, and while you have pirates and people with great spirit, you're noticing that your ships you seem to be falling. There's a lot of Titanic survivors in the water, and there's more ships on the left side, which is theirs, than on the right side, which is yours. And that's what I will say, because I've been rolling for ship stuff below as well this entire time.
Okay, I will. You're falling.
Just building up speed for my next attack.
What are you gonna spring back up?
Yeah, he's going to bulgur him out of the air.
I'm hoping Zarvog decides to go underneath me so that I can pass him, but we'll see what happens. Keeping my options open on the way to the ground.
Let me see here. Okay, then I'm gonna fly down to try and pick up this guy,
Okay.
and I will just move my full movement, do a dash,
Give
and
me.
go down to get his.
All right, both of you guys roll me dexterities. See if you guys can mingle in
Clasp
the air.
arms.
Mingle in the air.
Let's mingle, baby.
It's an 18.
16.
But you beat. So
Nice.
so you get there, And how do you want it to happen?
So Inandril flies down, and I'm like, catch Durok! And so we go down, and Durok's flailing, of course. He's also he's also saying, like, again, here comes the bull girl. Completely unaware that he's falling to this guy. Wait for it. And I'm like, Durok, you're falling! Stop swinging your sword! And the dragon swoops under. And he lands on kind of the back area of the dragon. He gets up and he's still.
Okay, great.
You're safe. And then we're gonna aim to go back up next time.
Okay, then that's exactly what happens. Very very well put, Paelias. Some ships are going to take some shots at you. You know, I wish these guys were better. I really do. 21 to hit, Paelias?
No.
And then, so 19 doesn't hit either. Then more fire cannon, just random, bombs bursting in air. And Durok is he's moto surfing the back of Inandril now. And Cinder, you're up, bud.
All right. So I'm going to chase after Zarvog. And as I am doing that, I'm going to see if my breath recharges. It does not. So I'm going to go for my attack, my triple attack. So my bite does not hit with an 18, I'm guessing. But a 33 hits for my first claw. And then a 26... 26 for my second claw?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 24.
Ugh. 10 damage on the first claw.
Great.
You should try more.
How about this? 17 for the second.
To hit?
No, for damage.
Oh, okay.
So I hit twice, I missed
damage.
once.
I did that with the sword.
Good job.
Okay.
You also fell off.
Oh.
Tactical move.
Tactical decision.
Like I said,
Tactical regroup.
the sword can do more damage if I reach terminal velocity first.
Gravity.
Just aim it next time. a little bit
Durok's
better.
like, that's science.
This is called a gravity assist attack, Cinder. I'll
Okay.
teach it at the academy someday.
Okay.
So it's Zarvog's turn now?
Yeah. So just how does it all happen? How's it going?
I am charging up towards him, chasing after him after I
Okay.
just blew all my friends away.
Mhm.
And I misjudged my speed as I'm trying to go in for a bite, and I whip past him, and then I come back down and do 2 claw swipes.
Okay, great. That's what happens, and since you're right there, he's going to multi-attack you. And let's see here. Roll, I guess, all 3 dice at once. So that's that's a natural 20. That is a 14 plus a 17, and then a 10 plus it, so 27. So they all hit. The natural 20 will just go right down the order. Bite, claw, tail. He's going to bite you for 4d10. A 5, 12, 17, 27 bite damage to your guy. He's then going to claw attack you for 19 claw attack damage. And then he's going to give you the old sandlot and whip you with his tail for 22 So
68 total.
68 total. So he bites at you. He bites at your neck on the underside of it. He then scrapes at your chest and then does a quick Van Damme split spin kick and hits you with his tail right in the face.
I'm quietly impressed.
For 68 damage. And he's not happy that you're following him. And Durok, bud, you're on the back of Inandrail with Paelias again.
How close are we to Zarvog?
You're definitely a turn away from him.
Can I shoot my power beam at him?
What's the range on that?
60 feet.
No. I mean, you can if you want to do it at a disadvantage, but you're farther than 60 feet away from him.
Since it's an attack on a dragon, does that mean my advantage and disadvantage cancels out?
So you just have a normal roll?
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at you. Little Durok Dragon's made.
I'm coming back for you, Zarvog!
Is it going to be great if Cinder kills him
No.
after you set him up?
I know. 26.
Yeah. It's a 24.
I just wanted the world to know how good I am. That is 12 damage.
All right, so your sword lights up. You shoot a power beam out of it. You're like, I'm still good for stuff. And you shoot him with your power beam. It's like Zelda, you know.
Yeah.
That's how I've always envisioned it. The
Yeah.
Zelda shooting the sword, and you shoot, an image of Draken's Toter, corporal image goes right at him, and it hits him.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Oh, tickles."
Yeah. Every bit counts, though, Zarvog.
Great. Okay, so direct Ren, you're up. After crit failing, after feeling all of the shame.
Yeah, so I see a lot of stuff going really bad down below.
Yep.
I can't help but want to help just regular folks, you know?
Okay.
Just help the common man. I'm going to instruct Nearsis to go down and do some breath attacks
Okay.
to kind of fend off the bad guys in the city.
Well, you're over the ocean. The city is miles behind you. You're over the ocean.
That is different.
Yeah, it's the ships attacking other ships. I would say that you're 5 turns away from the city. And that's being very generous.
I would fly back towards where Zarvog is. Zarvog.
He's flying away from you, so I would say that it would take you at least a turn to get within blasting distance, 2 turns to get within melee, because he took off from you.
Okay, so my breath attack is 90 feet. Would I be able to get within 90 feet of him?
With your movement, if you did your entire fly speed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to do that then.
Okay.
DC 22 deck save.
Oh, God. Oh, 4. I wish their dexes was better, but I see why they make them this way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I mean, they're big creatures. It's kind of hard to avoid stuff. So that's going to be 15 d8.
Oh.
Acid damage, if that matters to this particular dragon.
He's only immune to fire.
Just like Ren.
Plus, Zarvog, like Durok, has weakness to acid, so double it.
You know what? Triple it.
Yeah, since we're making up rules, quadruple it. Who cares?
So 69 times 3. 69 damage.
69 damage?
Oh, dude, the best damage. The best amount of damage.
And yeah, we're just flying in that direction. I imagine Nearsis has kind of like little gills that kind of like open up as he's starting to breathe the acid, and like little tricklets of
like Jurassic Park.
green
That's cool.
ooze kind of start pouring out of the bottom as
Okay.
the acid sprays up towards.
Yeah, you hit him, and you hit him all over his back and his wings, and he's not looking great, and he's starting to lose height in the air as he's trying to like fly away and still battle all of you. But he's as we've put it before, he looks cracked. He definitely looks like a cracked egg. And Paelias, you're up, bud.
Time to make a dragon omelet.
All right. Shit. Okay, I guess In and Drill will. We're gonna do claw attack, but the army down there's not doing well.
No, you see like your pals, your ships, your pilot, Paelias's pirate pals that have come. They're you're down to a few ships. However, Paelias, you see like if you're looking down, you see from the east a weird sort of a storm of ships that all look very, very familiar to you. They all basically look the exact same, but in different things of array, like different things of worn, how worn and how beat up they are. Some are pristine. Some of them have different flags. Some of them look like they have huge mods and add-ons, but they all look eerily similar to your ship. And they're slowly, fast, but ships are slow. But they're all coming in from the east towards the battle. And that is what you see from your dragon.
Can I roll to see if I know like who they are?
Sure.
Would it be like a? What kind of check would that be?
Regular perception is fine.
Okay.
Use your wisdom.
Okay.
It'd be a 9.
Although you have your dragon stats.
Oh, that's true.
Which is like a plus 16.
Yeah. So it would be higher than that then.
Okay.
So then it would be 22.
Okay. Then
Meta game.
then Paelias, as you're looking down, what's your ship called?
The Pale Lady.
Pale Lady, right? You would see this weird grouping, we'll just say, of 14 is what my D20 rolled. 14 ships, various versions of the Pale Lady coming in.
It's a bunch of Paeliases from different times. Time-displaced Paeliases. Oh my god, it's happening! We're converging!
You would assume that yes, the multiverses are colliding, and these are a bunch of different time Paeliases coming out to play.
It's gonna have some consequences, I think.
Also, why don't they all have their own dragons?
It's a different universe, I guess. I don't know.
14 dragons to come out.
Sick.
Paelias has been time traveling before he was bonded with the dragon. This is just one of Paelias' lives.
Fair enough.
Sweet.
You recognize all the Pale Ladies, and you recognize them all coming in.
Can we all
Paelias, you feel stronger having them all around you. All your Paeliases, all your Paeliases around you.
Can I
Your
Palei? Paeliases, we've got to turn the tide of this war. We have to cast one big spell. Can I cast a big spell? like a really, really big spell.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that you and your Paeliases, you're all in the same mindset. You know why you're there, and you guys all start working in tandem together.
What's the highest I can cast?
We'll see. There's 14. There's 15.
So max level spell.
So I would say, yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
I would say there's 15 of you. So at least that. If not higher.
All the Paeliases come in and cast Wish. And
So could I cast 9th level? Does that mean 9th level?
Yeah.
You have a 9th level spell to cast. Spend it wisely.
I've had this one in my book. I couldn't understand any of the reading, but now I suddenly can.
He casts Wish, and it's Aoff to fall in love with him.
Yeah, that's
The war
it.
still
I'm just
goes
like,
on.
finally!
I understand this.
I wish I had a bigger boat.
Wait, no.
Yeah, I'm gonna... Yes. Yeah. I'm gonna cast Meteor Swarm.
Okay.
And I'm going to do... I get 4 in different areas, 40 foot. I'm going to cast 3 on all of the vessels.
Okay.
And it is fire damage, so Zarvog won't take the fire damage, but that's okay. And I'll cast 1 on Zarvog.
Okay.
So here we go. So I
Is
cast
there
it.
bludgeoning as well or something? Or?
It's 20d6 fire and 20d6 bludgeoning.
Okay, great.
So I'm gonna just use my phone for this. And it's a dex save.
Rolling for ships and people. Okay.
Could have cast Wish, man.
Bye-bye, Aoff.
I wish for Zarvog to be dead.
4, 6, 11, 13. 13, 10, 15, 1. So I'm safe to say they all didn't pass.
Okay, so it's going to be 66 fire and 81 bludgeoning.
Okay.
So what is the enemy's armada look like now?
Paelias, describe what you want to have happen.
So Paelias throws his staff and his arms into the air, and he goes, "Great cosmic forces rain down upon thine enemy!" And meteors start to descend from the skies.
Okay.
And they just start plummeting into these ships and just pummeling this armada.
You see, and you also hear at weirdly at the exact same time, great cosmic forces. You know what you just said. It sort of seems to echo throughout all the ships, and you see this light come from all of the ships at the same time. It's almost like and it goes like zip, 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 and it links you all together, and it shoots up into the sky, and then brings down a maelstrom of
Hell yes.
rocks and fire that are on fire, and you pretty much decimate the ships. Like, I mean, they're all in much worse off condition, and based on how they rolled, I wish I rolled better. But based off of how they all rolled, you really give your guys an advantage. You think they're going to be okay. And how much bludgeoning damage was it?
It was 88.
Then all of a bunch of meteorites hit Zarvog, and you thub, 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 and you see him falling out of the sky,
Yes.
not moving. And as the light rescinds from the sky back into you and through zigzags back through all the ships, they slowly start to blink out of existence. And
It's nice knowing you.
and you are left. There riding on your dragon. You see Zarvog falling out of the sky, completely motionless.
Hell yeah.
It's like the one episode of Game of Thrones that I watched the last season with the coffee cup, where they shoot their dragon and it falls.
Yeah.
Yeah, body flops right into the ocean. Zarvog's doing
It's
a body
funny, that's
flop.
the only episode of Game of Thrones you've ever seen.
I watched it with you at the theater.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
He also saw one where babies died.
Cool.
I saw half of the pilot.
So what now?
Paelias, you killed Zarvog.
Hell yeah.
You pulled a cinder.
Pulled it, yanked it.
And I'm on the back of him, and I'm like, hey, what the heck, man?
You're so waving your sword. You're like, I had more.
I had another power bolt to shoot.
I know, I'm sorry.
Durok, I want you to make me a Constitution check.
Yeah, I will. Bam! 16.
Okay. So through the mental lake, Durok. You are getting all of these images. You are seeing through his eyes as he's falling. You are feeling pain. You are feeling anger. You are feeling somewhat of the power of the Lich and the idea of taking over the entire world. You are feeling all of these things, and you're dropped to your knees. And I guess you're riding the dragon, right? Are you sitting down, or were you standing on the back again?
I sat down, probably.
Okay, you slump over, and Paelias, make me a dexterity check to see if you grab him.
That's gonna be 25.
Great. You see him start to slump over and start to go off to the side, and you grab him, and you don't know why that he's out, but he's out. Durok is out, and he's not looking great. He looks a little pale, and all this at that point you see Zarvog hit the ocean, and as he sort of hits, and he's as he's sort of floating there, he slowly starts to disappear, and he's disappeared, and you guys would imagine that he's reappearing in egg form in his safe space in the landmass of Ostristan. You guys don't know where that is, but you know that it's that's how it works. Below you see the ships after Paelias's maelstrom of asteroids, being the craziest wizard on the planet. You start to see white flags go up. You start to see the opposite side as soon as they sort of see their dragon fall. They're given up. Some people are still firing on other people, but and they're dealt with. But it's starting to resolve. You all are on your dragons. You guys have defeated Zarvog, and you guys have your beetle links. It's up to you to decide where you would like to go from here.
I'm going to use Divine Intervention.
Okay.
And ask Ulagon to spare the dead on the field. Do not take them anymore. Bring them back in your name to serve you and help the kingdom. I need to make a D100, and if it's 90%, something might happen. 84. That was really
So
close.
close.
That was really close.
Well, as much as Ulagon wants to help out, he goes, Ren, you should have prayed harder.
Just 6 more.
6 more prayer percentage. He likes where your heart's at, and he understands, but he also kind of sends back to you. He's like, we'll get him eventually.
I've got him here now. Say hi. All the people that have died here, they're like, hey, how are you? This is great. Being dead in here is awesome. It's paradise.
None of that happens.
Could have, though.
All right, what else? Who wants to do what?
Paelias is gonna immediately go get a drink.
Well,
I'm unconscious.
yeah, I wanted to.
Oh, right.
Do you relay that to anybody?
Oh yeah, I go. Yeah, sorry, I got preoccupied. Durok is unconscious right now, so I think maybe we should take him to a safe spot, and yeah. So I think Inindril and I and Durok are gonna go land into like a safe area on the land, and then she'll turn back into like Browernick, and then we'll start like trying to give him some medical attention.
Definitely get within 30 feet immediately and use Spare the Dying so he doesn't, so he's stabilized.
And I still also have
Death Ward.
I would also like to use a medicine skill.
Okay.
Because I have a proficiency with that.
Okay.
I don't know why.
You've never used it. That's a good roll, though.
Yeah, 26.
Nice. Okay. What does that do for you?
I'm just gonna use my medical knowledge to keep his physical body from passing.
Okay.
This whole time he's been a doctor, and we had no clue.
Yeah, I completely forgot that I actually.
medical school.
I honestly, not even my dragon stats, just Paelias has a +7 to medicine. That's really
So you could
and I really completely forgot about it.
you could have been healing people for. Jeez.
I was like, oh, hey, I can do something here. Paelias was like, oh my god, I totally forgot. I'm a doctor.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, you guys all get to a safe space. There's plenty of time for you to sort of all land in Würzburg proper. You seem to have won this part of the war. People are giving up. Zarvog is down. And, we're going to have to get together one more time for one sort of final epilogue episode. And then we're going to give you a sweet free series wrap-up episode. So as far as regular play goes, hey, that's a series wrap on this. Wow. You guys have defeated Zarvog. You've defeated the overall threat taking on the world. There's still some knowledge about the Lich and that sort of stuff, but that's a completely different adventure and not my season to care about anymore. So as far as regular gameplay, when we come back next week, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be some epilogue stuff. All my players have written like where they think I'm going to write a long thing, sort of wrapping up everything, and then they're going to give their sort of speeches, or if they want to give it to me, I'm professionally obligated to voice your epilogues. But that's it, man. Wow. Lots of stuff, and we'll get more into it in our series.
Good job, everyone.
Our series finale wrap up. Hey, man, it was great. You had Paelias this time, and it took you just as long to beat a dragon as it did a vampire. Good on you.
Yeah.
This has been a lot of fun, and I want to save some for everything else, but been a true pleasure. So for all regular gameplay, series finale here on Chaotic Amateurs of regular gameplay season 3, I have been your host and DM, Bentley Michaels. To my right, I have
Caleb is Cinder Darkloft.
Dash as Paelias Ian-Earth.
Rhett as Durok Dragonsbane.
Milo is Ren.
Hey, thank you for joining us around our proverbial podcast table all this time. Grab your swords and keep on adventuring.
Follow us across all platforms with Chaotic Amateurs. Please subscribe, rate, and review our show on your podcast app of choice to help us climb the charts and find new adventurers. Or become a patron on Patreon to help our heroes continue their quest. Thank you for listening to Chaotic Amateurs.